Hello, 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 my friends. Thank you for being here with me. I am back. I had went on a bit of a reading rampage last week. My daughter has started school, and it's like I've got time now again to kind of to really focus on this channel and putting things out there. So I am here, but I am going to settle into a bit more of a routine, and so I'm going to put out something like three picker cards a week, something like that. And I'm also going to be doing the sun sign readings for the month. So the kind of horoscope monthly, what's coming up kind of thing, because I really like those too, with extensions. So look out for those for October. They'll be coming up soon. And what else? I'm going to be like updating my website and putting out some kind of different types of readings, some kind of interesting things, different things. I really like exploring different ways to understand ourselves and our journey through tarot, because the tarot is such an amazing tool for understanding the sort of processes of life. It's really helped me personally to go with the flow a little bit more, because the whole major arcana of the tarot is the journey. It's the fool's journey, which we go through over our whole life, but then we experience as cycles throughout our life. So I might share a little bit about tarot, kind of learning a little bit too, but also just different ways to use it as a spiritual tool, really. And I found this really nice spread today that I'm going to use. This is someone else's spread, Kiki Dombrowski, she's called, and she's called an Unlock Yourself Tarot spread. I think I'm going to put something like Unlock Your Potential, whatever, for the title. But yeah, this is a really nice 8-card spread to investigate you, like what makes you unique and how to unlock these different parts of yourself and what's your hidden potential. So, I can't find my numbers today. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Pile 1. This is actually a piece of smoky quartz that my grandmother actually cut herself from the mountains in Switzerland. She used to go like walking and climbing in the mountains and collect crystals. So this is one that she collected, and actually it smashed. Last year I broke it and it smashed like glass, but I still really like it. My grandmother's are really present today. I've got my grandmother, this is one of my grandmothers in this crystal, and then my other grandmother, these are her rings. My Birmingham grandmother, and this is my Danish grandmother. So they both deceased. My Danish grandmother before I was born, and my other grandmother when I was really young. So I actually grew up without grandparents from about 7 years old. So but they're really present with me. I can feel them as I speak, like just really present with me in my kind of life in spirit. So they're here today to help us unlock our potential too. So anyway, pile number 1, smoky quartz. Number 2, amethyst, and number 3 is the rose quartz. Okay, so check out the timestamps and let's have a look and see. Let's try out this spread. Okay, group number 1. Let's get this out. As I look at the clock, the time in the UK right now is 1:11, 1:11. So let's see. What makes you unique? Wow, death card. how to unlock your magical powers. We've got the Six of Swords in reverse. How to unlock your creativity, Nine of Wands. How to unlock compassion, the Emperor in reverse. And how to unlock your prosperity, we've got the Hermit card. Actually, I'm gonna move these up a bit. How to unlock your peace of mind, Five of Cups. Interesting. And when are you happiest? Five of Swords. Okay, this makes sense to me, don't worry. And your hidden potential, Three of Swords reversed. Wow, interesting. Okay, let's have a look. Right, what makes you unique? Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Swords as well. So, what makes you unique? You are the kind of person who is not afraid of death. Okay, you are the kind of person who can embrace change, risk, uncertainty, the unknown. You're not allowed to let things go, to let things die, to let things disappear or vanish from your life. It's like you potentially even really enjoy destruction. You kind of enjoy destructive activities, things that break things down. This can also be like a mental state, you know, breaking things down in your mind, the ability to deconstruct and understand. You may be Scorpio with the Death card as well, you know, or have dominant planets in your 8th house, or a strong Pluto, something like this. Like you've just got this, you don't fear the underworld. You may be a bit of a risk taker, like you go out enjoying kind of daring activities, things that push the boundaries, things that take you out of your comfort zone, that you, or you're, so it can be like this sort of thing, or that kind of side of it, like physically kind of embodying that, but it can also be mentally, like you're not afraid to talk about the difficult subjects. You're not afraid to talk about death, or sex, or money, or debt, or the law, whatever it is, politics. You're not afraid to go into the kind of sticky stuff, the juicy stuff, and really allow yourself to go in there. I'm loving this because I'm a Scorpio, so I resonate with this. I know this kind of feeling where it's, you know, you can just be quite bold with it and be quite open with it, and it's really powerful because you're able to get people out of their comfort zone, because you can do that, because you have that ability to do it. You can help others do that too, and to really engage with the mysteries of life, the unknown, the unexpected. And this is really powerful. It's very, very powerful. Let's see how to unlock your magical powers. Interesting. Six of Swords in reverse. What I'm feeling for this is about connecting your past and your present, like your previous lives, connecting to past lives. Because the Six of Swords upright is about being torn. It's kind of this movement between the past and the future, moving from one state to another. But in reverse, I feel like it's holding that state. It's holding that tension between history and the present, I want to say, or history and the future. It's like holding that space in between, being able to both connect to your ancestry, the wisdom of your lineage, not just in your DNA, but in your energetics, in your galactic history. So really connecting to who you've been before and what the skills were that you've had before. Because you've obviously been some kind of being, human or otherwise, that has had powerful magical abilities in the future, in the past. I'm just smiling because I'm feeling like some of you, I can feel this leprechaun energy, this like fairy energy connected with the earth, this kind of magical, like kind of tricksy, magical, working with them, like nature and the elements. Yeah, kind of quite playful. Some of you, there's this like playful side. Some of you, there's this kind of deeper, it's like, what am I feeling? It's somewhere between, it's witchcraft, but with the kind of priestess, this witchcraft priestess energy, but it's something in between them. It's not quite one or the other, or maybe it's a mixture of the both. It's kind of very, this is kind of feels very scorpionic and deep and mysterious. Yeah, there's real, like this kind of nighttime connection with the nighttime for some of you. Like, I feel like if you spend time outdoors at night, under the stars, in the woods, like in nature at nighttime, you can connect with your magic powers too. Even if you're in a city, I think you may enjoy kind of just walking on the streets at night, because there's this empowerment that you can feel in that nighttime, something that can kind of be drawn out of you by being awake in the night, around in the night, something like that. Okay, how to unlock your creativity. We've got the 9 of Wands. So I feel like for you, it's about not giving up. You probably already have quite a lot of ideas, creative ideas and expression, and you're already quite advanced in that kind of state, in the use of your creativity. Whether that's, when creativity doesn't have to mean the arts, right? It can just be having a creative mind, a creative way of going about your daily tasks or understanding the world. Creativity comes in many forms. And for you, it feels like you already have that, and it's just about perseverance and about not letting any of your fears stop you or block you. So you need to keep going, like this determination, have real determination in where you're going, what you want to do, what you want to create, and not give up, and not allow your own mind or the thoughts or ideas of other people to stop you. It's just about keeping going, keeping going, keeping going. Okay, how to unlock your compassion, the Emperor in reverse. So this is it's interesting, it's the Emperor in reverse rather than the Empress energy, because if this was the Empress, it would be okay being more receptive. But with the Emperor in reverse, I feel like you almost need to be more assertive with your compassion, because I think you are a very compassionate person, and maybe you don't express that. It's like not being afraid to kind of really push it out there, like put yourself out there with this, with your ability to understand and listen to people. I think trusting yourself that you're quite strong in this, that you're actually a kind of leader in this. I'm gonna get a clarifier on this one for another deck. Okay, so yeah, it's not being afraid to put yourself out there, but making sure you're connected to your heart. So it's like you already express compassion, but I feel like you don't, it's like you contain it. You have all this wisdom and understanding and this desire for people, but you don't actually express it, like say it. I think you hold it in more. So in order to kind of engage your compassion and grow your compassion, express more your understanding and your love for people. Because I think you can give quite good advice, but you're not sharing it as much as you could do. So finding new ways to express it. Okay? And how to unlock your prosperity, the Hermit. So for you, this is about going inside. This is about having some contemplation and reflection. I feel like you are learning, there are lessons that you are learning in life about prosperity, and it's like you just need to allow those lessons to click in and actually ground them. So it might be that you want to do some journaling, like writing about your experience over your life with prosperity, and to really reflect on what it is that you tell yourself, the stories that you tell yourself, the understanding that you have, and to reflect on how that is impacting on your current prosperity. So pinpointing where things are working and where things aren't through your mind. So how do you talk to yourself about work, about career? What do you say? Do you say to yourself like, I need to work really hard to get money, that kind of thing? Or what are the stories you tell yourself? Or I don't need to work hard because the money will just come in. But then you might also fear that money won't come in, so you're kind of blocking it. It's like you've got this belief, but you're also blocking it. So I feel like there's a need for you to be really clear with yourself about what you actually feel around abundance. What do you feel about money? What do you feel about work? What do you feel about abundance? What have you learned from your parents? What do you like? What stirs you emotionally regarding prosperity? And yeah, you're going to get some answers when you take some time to look inside for yourself with that one. Okay? How to unlock your peace of mind. 5 of Cups. So this is allowing your emotions to flow, allowing yourself to let go of or release any pent-up emotion. So if you're struggling to feel very peaceful, it's kind of this pent-up history of feeling that hasn't had a place for expression or release. And I'm feeling for you, this is connected very much to emotional release and to water. So allowing yourself to cry is going to help you feel more peaceful. Allowing yourself to feel your sadness, allowing yourself to go into any grief, shame, guilt, loss, feelings of lack, feelings of not being enough. You need to enter into that feeling, like go into that zone. This is your fearlessness, this is your skill, right? To be able to go into that kind of place. So all of these, it's about like using that to uniquely develop your path in working with these different aspects. So for you, allowing yourself to be emotional and go through the process of emotion is going to ultimately bring you out into a place that's more peaceful. Okay? When are you most happiest? I feel this is when you let go, when you surrender. You're going to feel so much happier. If you're not feeling happy, you're going to feel happier when you let go and surrender. Stop trying to control. Don't try to control your mind, control your thoughts. Try and keep things in a certain way, in a certain place. The more you try and control things, the more you're going to feel restricted in your life. So when you allow yourself to just let go of how things are going to be, how things are going to look, what to expect, in the kind of details, in the physicality, you can work with the energy of things, working with your vibration, but ultimately it's really about you. Surrender. Just absolute surrender and let go. And trusting into God. Like when you just trust to God or spirit or the universe or the angels or whoever you connect with, find who it is that you really trust. Like I had a period of time where I was like, I don't feel like I trust spirit. I was really struggling to kind of feel that connection, but I always felt really strongly connected to Archangel Michael, and I was like, I'm just going to connect with him. I'm just going to trust in him and let him carry me and support me in this time. And so it might be for you that there is, you know, one thing that you can connect to and just say, I'm handing it over. I'm handing this over to whoever, and then you can really fly and feel free. I feel a lot of freedom when you do that. And the last one, your hidden potential, 3 of Swords in reverse. I feel this is the ability to transmute or transform pain, to transform negativity, to and in your mind, like you have the ability to really be a master in your mind. There's this kind of magician energy where you are able to see things or understand things in a different way through this kind of process. It's interesting you've got this kind of sword energy. I have quite a bit of sword energy, which is about the ability, and even with the death card, this what's it called, a scythe, right? This really sharp blade he's carrying. You've got this ability to kind of cut through things and see truth or understand or have insight in your mind. But the hidden potential you may not be engaging with right now is your ability to transform those thoughts so that they do not cause pain either to you or other people. So this can also be to do with your skills in writing and communication. But you have the ability to actually heal yourself and other people through your writing and through your mindset. But it might feel like the other way around sometimes. I feel like this group, sometimes your words may be cutting or too harsh or too hard. And yeah, when you kind of surrender a little bit, like surrender your need to control and you go into emotion more, you're going to be able to use your words to heal, like really powerfully heal people. And the bottom of the deck, general advice, 2 of Swords is meditation. So again, we got this sword energy. So 2 of Swords isn't always meditation, but for me in this deck it is. And it's about putting down the swords, putting down the mental conflict and ideas, and going into this peaceful state. And again, like this nighttime peaceful meditative place where you can really deeply connect to a huge expanse. And I do feel this kind of underworld magic is really powerful for you, more than maybe connecting with heaven or the light. That may not even feel appropriate for you sometimes. It may feel more like going into the occult, going into the what's the word? I'm feeling like kind of like snake energies or Egypt or something kind of more mysterious is going to help you really discover who you are and what you're about. Okay, so that's my message for you, group number 1. Please let me know how it resonates. I'm really interested to see what comes up for you in this reading. And 1331 as I look at the time. ones and threes. Threes is about the divine connection, mind, body, spirit, and the Holy Trinity. Okay, it's about this foundation with spirit. It's like a spiritual foundation, and the one is a beginning, right? And 1-1 gateway. So it's like this gateway into the spiritual way of being for you at this time. Yeah, anyway, thanks for tuning in. Let me know how it resonates. If you want a private reading, you can book below. Otherwise, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I look forward to speaking to you again another time. Okay, group number 2. Thank you for joining me. Let's see, what makes you unique? The Lovers. How to unlock your magical powers. We've got the 4 of Wands. And how to unlock your creativity. 6 of Cups. Okay. How to unlock compassion. The 4 of Pentacles. And how to unlock your prosperity, King of Rods. How to unlock your peace of mind, the Tower. When are you happiest, Ace of Swords. And your hidden potential, Judgment. Wow, awesome guys. Let's see, 8 of Wands, bottom of the deck. Right. Okay, I love this. What makes you unique? You are a lover. You are a lover, not a fighter. You are someone who is able to connect with people. You are great at just merging energies, understanding people, and really entwining with their being to really learn and grow together. So you grow with people. You may really enjoy being around other people and connecting in groups and in communities. You like just having this experience with people. You're unique because you're a great lover. Take that how you want, right? However you want, you can have that. From me to you, it's you you transform through love, you transform through connection, and you transform others as well in that. So you are someone who is a gift, a real gift in terms of humanity and the transformation of people on a global scale. Because you're able to heal people through your ability to love and integrate, because the Lovers is also about choice and about integration of polarities and about the letting go of what blocks in between people. You have the ability to merge. It's cool, like some of you, right? Some of you in this reading, you're going to be twin flames, because how to unlock your magical powers is the 4 of Wands, and this is the 1111 twin card. So, and because you also have the Lovers here as your uniqueness is quite possible that your journey is has got an imprint, a stamp of the like divine soul reunion connections kind of journey. So basically this can be in relationship, because the Four of Wands, even if you're not a twin, right, the Four of Wands is about celebration, about grounding desires. It's the card for weddings and communion. So your magic is unlocked in celebration, in coming together, in having fun and connecting and making like desires true in a kind of playful way, fun way. So again, this feels like this connective energy, this group energy, about being able to really enjoy life. When you're enjoying yourself and feeling pleasured, then you're going to be unlocking your magic, okay? Through your desire, your goals, your dreams, through making them real, you unlock your magic, okay? How to unlock your creativity. So again, this is a soulmate card, a Six of Cups. This is also about your childhood. I feel like childhood dreams and childhood like enjoyment. What did you love doing when you were younger? What did you love to experience or create? What did you want to be when you were a kid? Because that was kind of the time for natural play and natural creativity, where it just came out unguarded or uninfluenced by the world. It's, what's that quote? Like, what did you want to be before the world, or who were you before who were you before the world told you who you should be? It's that kind of thing. Like, what did you love when you were young? What did you play and enjoy when you were young? But again, this is like, there is this kind of relationship element where for you, like connecting with other people or another person or a significant soulmate is going to unlock all this power within you and help unlock your unique essence and help you become who you are here to be, essentially. It's pretty cool. And what's next? How to unlock your compassion. Four of Pentacles. This is about holding on to things, like keeping things secure, keeping things stable and grounded. The four of Pentacles is typically represents someone or a situation where it's about can be about like holding on too much, holding on too tight. But your advice is to hold on, to keep a connection to what could the Pentacles be? It can be your body, to the earth, to nature, to like managing your finances well, keeping really, really grounded. And this is actually your compassion. So you're able to open your heart when you step into a place which is very stable and secure and caring. And this can be for yourself, right? To start with, this can be for yourself, where you give yourself stability, you give yourself that grounded connection to who you are, to your place on this earth, when you really feel that gratitude for your body, for your life, for being here. And then you kind of bring in this ability to expand your heart, because you can share that stability, you share that security. And this is kind of with this with your uniqueness about this love element, is that you can bring stability and security to other people or to groups, where you're able to really hold them, right? This holding energy. Nice. Let's see, what else do we have? Unlock your prosperity, King of Rods. So this is really grounding your creativity and your passion, your adventurous side, your your ability to both have ideas and dreams and bring them into reality. It's the fire. This is you maintaining your fire and following through on your fire. And this kind of comes through from the creativity, this play and this fun. It's like taking that and maturing it so it becomes practical and becomes real. So when you engage in your creativity and ground it, you're going to unlock your prosperity, your ability to be abundant. And you have huge potential because this is a king as well. You know, quite likely you're already on this path or quite close to this because the king it's like, just hold this king energy. Really like allowing yourself to be a leader, to be a confident leader and creative leader. Let's see, what's going to unlock your peace of mind? The Tower. Letting things go, not being afraid to let things be destroyed and disappear and disintegrate, because you know you're a creative person, passionate person, and part of creativity is also allowing destruction, because without space for destruction in our life, there's not space to create. So it's this constant cycle of making and destroying, of building up and then knocking it down. So what's going to really help you to kind of go through this process is that when things are falling down, and this is not just things that aren't working, this is like, the Tower is like this divine destruction, okay, where something comes in and just like pummels it. Just allowing that process, allowing that to happen, allowing the fall, allowing yourself this like, you know, this feeling of your, like, you may just literally feel your stomach dropping. You feel this descent. It's embracing this descent, because actually this is the universe coming in to say, actually, this isn't working. We're going to bring in something new. We're going to bring in something different. So this is allowing for that process. When are you happiest? Ace of Swords. So I feel like this is when you are in this kind of sword energy. The sword energy is about clarity, it's about truth, it's about ideas, the mind. So you potentially have quite a creative mind and you have a lot of inspiration. So when you're acting on your inspiration, when you're allowing in through meditation or through whatever process you have to allow your ideas to come in, when you allow for that truth and you create a very clear channel for it, then you're going to feel really empowered, because I feel like you have a lot of this divine inspiration, and it's allowing yourself to kind of play and create with it. So you're going to feel really happy when you just keep that channel really, really clear, have a very clear connection between your mind and the greater mind. You may, for many of you, you may be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or fire signs. Also, this is also Gemini, the Lovers. So yeah, you've got this kind of strong fire and air energy, which together is this very powerful creation. Very powerful creation. Okay. You've got a nice mix of the elements, because you've also got the earth here with your compassion and your heart being very grounded, and your creativity also connected to your emotion. So allowing your emotion through your creativity as well. And what is your hidden potential? Judgment. Wow. This is powerful. Judgment is this rebirth from the ashes. You may not know how powerful you actually are, because your ability to transform into something really huge and like, what's the word? magnificent. I want to say like something magnificent. You have this ability to become just a bigger, to be bigger, and to have this like this butterfly. This is this kind of butterfly experience, you know, the cocoon, like caterpillar goes into cocoon, becomes a butterfly thing, right? Butterfly. But this is like a freaking fiery phoenix butterfly. This is like reborn from the whole of your life. With the major arcana, it's 0 to 21, and judgment is 20, and 21 is the completion of the cycle. It's everything coming together. Judgment is the moment before that where everything becomes awakened, everything is enlightened. This is like enlightenment. You have the ability to really gain powerful enlightenment, especially with this sword energy, this powerful mind connection to spirit, and the creative energy, which the fire, the wands, is not just fire, it's also about spirituality. So with this fire and air energy, you've got this ability to really gain huge spiritual understanding and awareness and awakening. And this is awakening not just yourself but other people. So you have a very big potential to influence others. And that, I think, is why we've got the 8 of Wands here, because this is communication, action. So this is your advice, right? To keep moving, keep acting, keep energy going, and keep your passion going, keep your momentum going, because you're really going places, right? And this is going to help you unlock all of this ability and skill and potential by expression as well. Expressing your creativity, expressing your ideas. It's like you're a manifester. I don't know if you know the human design ideas. It's got this kind of manifester energy where you are a creator. So you receive the inspiration, the ideas, and then you communicate what you want to do to others. Like you communicate your plan, your ideas, and that's how your energy flows best when you're a manifester. It's that kind of vibe, like expressing your movements and your journey from what you're learning. Okay. Number 2, awesome reading. Thank you for joining me. You can book a private reading with me below, or you can just give me a thumbs up, or you can drop a comment. Do let me know if this resonates. I would love to know if this feels in tune with who you are. Very different from the first reading, so I'm interested to see how people kind of engage with this, because it feels like there's a lot in this reading. And otherwise, see you again another time. Thanks for joining me. Hello, group number 3. Thank you for joining me. And here we go. This is your reading, How to Unlock Your Potential. What makes you unique? The World. Wow. 21. Last card of the major arcana. The World. How to unlock your magical powers? Well, the Magician, of course. How to unlock your creativity? The Hanged Man. Wow, all major arcana so far. Let's see what's next. How to unlock your compassion. 10 of Pentacles. How to unlock your prosperity. The Death card. Another major. Wow. How to unlock your peace of mind. King of Swords. Yes. When are you happiest? 6 of Wands. Yeah. When you get what you want, right? Your hidden potential. The 10 of Swords. Interesting. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Swords. Interesting. Okay. What makes you unique? You are the world. You are everything. You are someone who is very balanced. You have all the elements. You may even in your astrological chart have a very good balance of the different elements, you know, air, fire, earth and water. You have a balanced perspective, understanding, and you're able to see things from like a 360-degree viewpoint. Like you can see all the way around and understand things from different perspectives. So you could understand a situation from all of the different people involved. And not just understand it, but have compassion for it and insight into it. So you're very intuitive in that sense, and a kind of empathic in that sense, because you can feel everything as well. It's not just in your mind understanding, but you also have this deep connection with your emotion and with your body, so you can feel the experience of others. You're also someone who is very compassionate and nurturing and caring. And you're just, I feel like you just are so valuable, just being you, just being who you are in your life, and allowing others to be who they are and to understand them and see them is a huge gift, because you're not, although you're kind of just so rich in yourself, but you're not self-centered. You're able to see others as well as yourself, maybe more so than yourself sometimes. And you have this ability to like move gracefully, so you can kind of dance with the environment that you're in, and kind of almost they could create this harmony through merging with other people or with your situation. And it's like you can be both very visible and present, and also like disappear into nothing. It's quite like a chameleon-like, this kind of movement. It's quite graceful. And let's have a look some more. How do you unlock your magic powers? So you already are a magician, and you're already using your magic powers, but you may not realize it. This is what I was feeling. There's something else I'm not getting with the World card. Okay, you've already ascended to quite a high level. You're already someone who's quite awake and transformed. Someone who's reached a level. Okay, that's what I want to say with that. And because it's this last card of the next cycle, right? You've reached a kind of completion of an embodiment of an aspect of yourself. This could be like you're ready to shift into a different dimension, right? You're ready to shift into fifth dimensional energy, that kind of thing, right? So you're already this magician, you're already creating things, you're already doing it and using your powers. So for you, it's more about checking how you're using them, because you're very powerfully creating your reality and you may not be fully aware of it. So you need to become really aware of your mind and your emotions and your focus. Remember this, where your mind is going, what you're focusing on, that is what you're creating. That's where your energy goes. Where the mind goes, energy flows. So if you're focusing on someone else, your energy is going to that person. If you're focusing on your worries, your energy is going to those worries. So for you, I feel like you've done a lot of the inner personal transformation, and now you need to really learn to master your manifestation skills, your magic skills, engaging in rituals or working with the moon, aware of your language, setting visions, setting planning. Planning is going to be really important for you. Setting targets and goals, what you want to achieve, where you're going. And be very aware of your intentions behind things. So you're quite strongly in your heart. So just being really aware of when you're acting from like fear or worry, when you might be manifesting from that state. So it's really purifying your mind, keeping your mind really clear, so it's not foggy or clouded. Because we have this Nine of Swords, this is the advice card, so I feel like you have some anxieties and fears that aren't real, and these could be influencing your ability to manifest things or what you're creating in your life. So really be aware of your thoughts and how you communicate and speak to others. How do you unlock your creativity? Is the Hanged Man. So I feel like for you this is, the Hanged Man is about perspective. I'm also feeling just meditation, that really giving yourself some proper time to be in a meditative state and finding what unlocks that for you. So for me, I've learned that I need to do something physical is one of the ways I do it. So doing some quite strong yoga, some quite deep exercise, something that really makes me get hot and sweat or like feel the burn, like something that really engages me, and then making sure I have some time, like deep time, to allow myself to go into meditation afterwards. Like don't just do it and then just stop. Like do the exercise and then lie down or go into meditation straight afterwards and going into that space. And I think that's going to allow you to have new perspectives and understandings on things. Because I feel like you are receiving a lot of ideas through spirit, like God or the angels or the guides or whoever you work with. They really want to support your creativity, and there's potentially specific guides that want to do that and want to work with you, and they're already communicating with you. You can see here they're already talking to you, but you need to give them the space to do that and to see and hear their perspective. Okay, and again, clearing this mindset is going to help you do that. How to unlock your compassion. 10 of Pentacles. So I feel this is about you coming into a really stable place and a grounded place. So you working on your the stability in your life, creating, it could be structure, routine, having consistent finances, being in a very stable place yourself is going to allow you to be in a stable place for other people. And also, this is with like connection with other people, so allowing yourself to go deeper with people. So with your friends or people you know, like allowing yourself to go to another level with them. It's like you're ready to connect on a more deeper spiritual level with people around you. And I think shifting your mindset and how you kind of speak and the words you use is going to create some shifts, and it's going to unlock this new kind of heart understanding, heart capacity for you, because already you've got a very powerful heart. And again, it's like this, the 10, it's like this end of the cycle, and you've got a 10 here as well, and you've got the Death card. So it's like you're really kind of culminating one aspect of your potential. You're kind of reaching a certain level, and then there's going to be this new journey to step into. which will be a whole new kind of process. But I feel this is like focusing on the culmination of where you are now. Right, next. How to unlock your prosperity. The Death card. Rebirth. Allowing yourself to go through this process, right? So when you kind of really go into this process, I feel like, this meditation, because we've got the King of Swords here as well, for your peace of mind, which again is about this clarity of mind. So you really, really need to focus on clearing and purifying your mind. And I think when you do that, you're gonna like have this huge awakening, and there's gonna be this huge transformation, and you're gonna allow in all this abundance, because it's like you're wrapping something up, you're wrapping up an ending, wrapping up a completion, and I think it's just like this tiny bit extra that's going to allow you to really shift. Just this little bit of more time and dedication to your mindset is going to really transform and then bring in your abundance. So allowing for yourself to become someone new, to be reborn. This might be changing your job, changing your work, or stepping into more authority, more power, into a leadership position. This is going to transform you too. When are you happiest? 6 of Wands. This is victory, the card of victory. So it's when you succeed, particularly in your creative endeavors, in your projects and pursuits. So this is really good for you to like give yourself kind of praise when you do well, or when you feel like you've succeeded in something. Almost like keeping a little notebook of, all the great things that you've done. Because when you remind yourself of everything that you've achieved, everything you've been through, everything you've overcome, even like the little things on a day-to-day basis, you're going to really uplift yourself and feel more positive, and that will also help you overcome these fears. So really acknowledging what you've achieved and where you've been successful, and allowing yourself to feel victorious, allowing yourself to feel like, yeah, I have done this, I have achieved this, I'm allowed to claim that place, not against someone else, just for myself, that I've stepped into this place, that I've allowed myself to be seen, to be recognized, even if that's just by spirit or just by myself. But I recognize myself in what I've done so far. And your hidden potential, 10 of Swords. I'm going to get a clarifier on this, but I feel like this is basically a whole new level. Like there's a whole freaking other level for you to go to. Let's get a clarifier. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I feel like there is this other reality, this other world for you to step into, and it might be something that you're currently feeling like you should have, but you don't. It's like you can be looking at someone else's life and feeling like, why haven't I got that life? Why haven't I got that experience, or that job, or that kind of relationship, or that lifestyle? And you feel like you're missing out. But actually, you have the potential to have that, which is why you're feeling it. You're feeling that jealousy or envy, because that's your potential. And when you really release these this kind of pain from your mind, there's like these kind of swords, this kind of piercing from the past, from your ideas, from your kind of mental persecution of yourself, or that you feel has come from others. When you transform and release that, you're going to step into like this other level, this new earth, this other reality. Okay, but first of all, you need to do a bit more work with your mind. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. Okay, so So really making choices and plans. So choosing what you want. So rather than focusing on the past and the worries and negativity, really start to create and plan for the future. What is it you want to achieve? What do you want to be? Where do you want to live? Or how do you want to feel? You can just start with that. How do you want to feel? And allowing yourself to go into that space in meditation, vision boards, like making action plans, how you're actually going to move towards something, shift something in your life. Those, when you start shifting that focus towards the future rather than worrying about the past, that's going to help you and overcome like some conflict. And this is going to bring in love for you as well. It's going to bring in either a deeper love or bring in a lover for you when you shift this mindset. Because there's these kind of battles in your mind, I think, still about whether you deserve something or whether you really want something, or, you know, there's all this conflict. When you make a decision, like a clear decision, even if you don't know if it's the right decision, doesn't freaking matter, just make a decision, then you will start following that path and you will know if it's right or not. Okay, you'll find out. But if you never choose, then you're going to be in this battle all the time. So you need to make a choice, especially about love. The lovers is about choice as well. But you need to be really clear about what you want in love, in relationship, from your partner, from a future partner, and decide that you deserve it. And then you can build, right? Then you're going to build this future that you want, because it starts from your ideas and your thoughts, and then you can ground it. Okay? So, group number 3, let me know, did that resonate? Let me know in the comments, like what you picked up on, or what felt true for you. And thanks so much for tuning in. You can book me for a private reading if you want some more personal information, or give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and I'll speak to you again another time.